guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Elaina. Привет! I'm your Russian American makeup and beauty addict. I usually do reviews and tutorials on Mondays and Wednesdays, and on Fridays I do fabulous drag looks, honey's, because Fridays are drag. Okay. In today's video, we're doing a throwback to my most viewed video of the whole lifetime on my channel, and this is, no surprise, the color board by Glazed. It has over 15,000 views, almost 16,000 at this point. I didn't even know there were that many views on that video. So we're gonna be reviewing this palette again and doing this look, the rainbow look, with all of the mattes of all of the four sides of the color board. So if you guys are interested to see, then keep on watching. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell so you get notified of all new stuff I upload. I upload 3 times a week on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, and also go live almost every Monday. Follow me on social media, all the links are down below, as well as my Patreon group. So like, comment, subscribe, it's good for the algorithm. And let's get right into this video. So I was looking through all my videos today, and actually this idea occurred to me a while ago, but I didn't even know they had over 15,000 views on Colorboard at this point. So the Colorboard came out on July 20th, 2020. Today is October 21st, 2021. So what, August, September, October, right? So that's 3 months. So it's a year and 3 months, so 15 months ago. So right now it has 15,963 views, which is almost 6,000 views. For the micro channel like mine, this is huge. And the thing is, I haven't looked in there in a while, you know, like you don't go really back to the old videos. I mean, why would I? But I looked at my channel, like the most viewed video to the least, and this was #1, and I saw the number of like, holy shit, sis. I mean, it's crazy. It has 764 likes. Like, for real, people. So, at the time that I was making it, I wasn't even monetized. I was trying to get views because my channel never had good views. Even now, it still doesn't have good views. Anyway, so this is my proud moment. And a lot of people came there because of the asbestos scandal. Well, as you might know or you might not know, Beauty Glaze was going through the asbestos scandal at the time that I bought this. Actually, after I bought this. Because if I knew what I knew, probably I wouldn't be risking it, but a lot of things changed since then. So, not this palette, but Beauty Glazed, The Gorgeous Me, got in trouble on Amazon and had it was taken off Amazon, and there are actual posts. Everything that I know and everything that I said about asbestos and makeup can be Googled. I didn't have any special knowledge, but people kept coming to me and asking me questions. Is it safe? Do I buy this? What would you say? And it's hard to suggest people to buy it or not to buy it when I'm just a consumer, just like you are. The only difference, I have YouTube channel, pretty much. But everything that I found out can be Googled. Pretty much everything is out there, it's accessible. So the thing is, it did have asbestos, not this one, but the other palette of Beauty Glaze, and it was retested, the whole makeup line. I don't know how they tested, but Beauty Glaze as a brand themselves posted a certificate on their website saying that the makeup does not have any harmful chemicals. They tested it for a bunch of other stuff too, and including asbestos. It does not have any. So maybe it was a batch that went wrong. It was contaminated with asbestos. Who knows? Whatever happened, happened, and after that, Beauty Glaze has been cleared. And right now, this palette is available on Amazon, as well as The Gorgeous Me. So now it's up to you guys, you know. So if you ask me, like, what would you say is it safe? I don't know. I'm as knowledgeable about this as anybody else. You know, you can find all the information online. The only thing I can say that asbestos has been found in a lot of brands, not just Chinese brands, not just AliExpress brands, a lot of well-known US brands, even in Claire's makeup, in I think it was in Johnson & Johnson powder. So that's all I have to say. So it's your own risk, you know. The brand claims they tested it. Amazon still has it. So apparently US, whoever does the testing from Amazon, I don't know. I don't know how it works. But right now, nobody complained and nobody said anything yet. So I assume it doesn't have asbestos. So at this final word, we're gonna close this chapter of asbestos, and let's talk about the palette. So this palette is available at various prices right now on Amazon and AliExpress. It ranges between like a 10 something to $20. It just looked on Amazon listings. There are a lot of listings. Some of the sellers sometimes they have some kind of a coupon, you know, discount. It happens, so you can find it for a really low price. So these are 4 palettes in one, as you might remember. It's 45 colors because it's 15 in each. So it's green, it's orange, it's blue, and it's purple. So I reviewed this, as I said, 15 months ago. If you guys are interested, I'm going to link the first video here. I'm going to tell you the quality of my videos. I don't know what camera I had at the moment, but it's not as good, I could tell. And also, my skills are much better now, as I say so myself. I mean, everybody improved. I think I said it at the end of this video. Everybody improves the more you do makeup, and also if you work on YouTube or Instagram and specifically make like some kind of artsy looks and you work on it every day or a few times a week, your skills are gonna improve, you know. So without further ado, let me stop blubbering and we'll go to the application. So we're going to start with this purple over here. There is no names to any color, of course, as you might know. If you own this palette, it's not new, of course. So I'm going for the deepest. This was inspired, by the way, by a previous look I've done. I was doing a couple of looks with the Vivian palette from Be Perfect, and this look is inspired by that look. Pretty much all mattes. And this kind of shows you that the cheap makeup performs just as good as expensive. Oh, as long as you don't mind a little bit of asbestos in it. I had to put it in there. You know my dark humor. I'm going with a Moda brush, shade 466, and I'm going to pink, obviously. I'm going to these 2 colors, pink and purple. So we're gonna blend into this kind of a sunsetty look. I'm just using a smaller brush. I'm using a little bit of flesh tone color here from the green side, just to blend out the parts that close to the brow or close to my nose. This palette blends so easily, perfectly. So now we're going to red and oranges. So keep in mind, when you blend red and oranges close to purple, it might create a very muddy brown situation. So I'm gonna try to stay away from purple and just get close to pink, because it kind of like almost got muddy here. So you have to reapply pink. So that's the only problem. So whenever you use orange and there is purple, there's always a chance it's gonna be muddy. So let me open it. That's the only thing I don't like about this palette thing. The color board is like, it's easy kind of to put your nails in them if you're not careful, because you know they rotate. So we're going to go, so I don't lip this again, between pretty much a lot of oranges. At least red, this orange, like on a diagonal, or red, orange, orange, and then to yellow. So like this, these colors. I'm just picking the most vibrant colors, like the brightest and the vibrant colors here. So I want to create this bright and vibrant rainbow look. You know, I was kind of looking back into my first video, and I said the same thing in my first video, that the yellow was phenomenal. So I quickly cut my crease. It doesn't have to be precise, because this is more about the blend of the mattes than something sharp, because there is no shimmer here or glitter. So it's gonna be a line. This is like, I decided at the last second. I just wanted some separation. That's easy to do. So we're using this highlight color from the blue palette, because this one is the lightest and it's best probably for a kind of a cool and very in-your-face highlight. There are a couple of other options, but I think they're darker, so anyway, this one will do. The highlight shades, just like in my first video, I think they're nice, but they're not the most blinding here. I mean, they're all the shimmers. The shimmers, a lot of them are satin here. There are a few shimmers that's pretty nice and creamy, like this beige one, but it's like it's beige. And the green shimmer is nice, but it's like it's very underwhelming. It's not shiny enough, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I was watching my first video back because it was a while ago, and whatever I was saying, I agree with everything I said in the first place. Then the mattes are fabulous, the shimmers are lacking, and they probably should have gone with all matte palette. If they can't formulate shimmer well, just leave it alone and go with a matte palette. I might be a little shady, but I give it to him. I give it to the Beauty Glazed every single time. I always say they make great makeup, but if they F up somewhere, I'm gonna say it. By the way, I used the Spectrum B11 and Spectrum B10 to blend out the shades orange and yellow, because I didn't mention it. I mean, it's pretty much any medium to larger size blending brushes are great for the areas going out, and the smaller brushes on the inner side, corner of course. And yeah, I'm already greasing, but it doesn't matter. We're going to fix this. I like to have a small sponge handy. We can press this back in, because oftentimes I wear big nails, so I can't really use my fingers unless I want to poke my eyeball out. So we're going to use actually a small brush, a small fluffy but flat. I like those kind of brushes. This is a Lavish brush that's from BoxyCharm and it's eye shading. So we're going to go now with the cool tones. That's my favorite part. Blue, green, yellow, and we're gonna go into those two palettes, blue and green and yellow. So I'm going to show you once so I don't have to lift them again. So this is my favorite blue out of this, and because it's a cool tone, I love cool tone blue. Then we're gonna go to this blue, a little warmer, and then we're gonna go into these two greens, from cool to warm, because it goes all from cool to warm. Cool, warm, and then yellow at the ends. That's it, pretty much. Clean this. I have a towel on my lap every time I film, so this is my makeup towel. I could use the color switch, but towel is bigger, it's more convenient actually. Check out this yellow. This is the yellow. Go right into the low eyelash line because it's gonna be the same colors. Pretty much same thing under the eye going on. So this is a very dramatic look. Of course I'm going to add some black eyeliner, and I might add something else, we'll see. Maybe I'll add some more shimmer in the inner corner when I do the full look. As usual, I blend some more after I do my base, so we'll see how much I want to leave under eyes. But this is a very dramatic look, but just to show you how it blends, how the mask before. I'm gonna come back with a full face. Yeah, I'm very happy. This palette performs beautifully. And we're back. So what I did off camera that I forgot to mention, I used this Minus Cosmetics pastels for the white, and I just added the line, just very simple white line. Of course I finished all of my makeup. I used my AliExpress eyelashes or Amazon, I don't remember where I got them from. You know, you can get this pretty much anywhere. Just type in large long eyelashes, and Amazon, AliExpress are full of them. They're about 2.5 centimeters and some of them are 3 centimeters if you're curious. So, you know, always gives you volume. Just have to keep in mind how big your space is between the eyelash line, lash line and eyebrow. Because if you have very small space, then it's gonna look weird, you know what I mean? But yeah, I used a lot of eyeshadow for the blush. I used pretty much all my affordable makeup because this is AliExpress palette. So I used the Catrice foundation, the True Skin concealer, you know, a lot of affordable drugstore makeup. And I used some of the oranges and yellows to drape the blush. with eyeshadow to create this kind of a warm sunsetty look. I really enjoy this kind of things, you know, it goes so well with the contrast of the green and blue in the eyelid and the fiery side over here. I love this kind of aesthetic. And of course the lips are all neutral because all the focus is up here. So I'll zoom you in so you can see the eyes. I'm really happy with the blend. I mean, it's pretty perfect. There is no patchiness, there is no weird spots or anything. The purple blends easy and perfectly, the brights, the warms, the greens, everything. It came out very easy actually. It took me no time to film this. So if you're shopping for this kind of palette on Amazon or AliExpress, you're not going to be buying this for shimmers or glitters. Although they look pretty, you know, the glitters look pretty. The shimmers so very, very, very subpar. But the mattes are the bomb. And there are a lot of shimmers, so that's a disadvantage, but I would say it's like about even number of mattes and shimmers. The shimmers are not bad, they're just not that special, you know. The glitters perform with the glitter glue, but without it's not that great. So I would say it's best to be bought for mattes. You get a lot of product for very low price, so I mean it's not like you're gonna be wasting a lot of money. You can see it in the video, it's pretty much perfect. The mattes perform as any high-end eyeshadow would. I was just comparing it to the Be Perfect, the Vivian palette. The palette performed great for me, I mean the Be Perfect one, and it's one of my favorite Be Perfect palettes, or any of the Carnival palettes. Actually, I would say this performs better than Carnival palettes, and yes, shock! But you know what, this is a preference of the formula. Be Perfect, I still love them, but the formula is very dry. This one is less dry and it performs easier to me. It's like it comes out more pigmented right off the bat. There's something about the formula, like Beauty Glaze better. You can't take AliExpress out of this girl, okay? So let me know what you think. Of course, it's not the newest palette, but the whole purpose of this video was to review my best performing, most viewed video of my lifetime of my channel. So, which was very surprising that it got so many views. I hope this video picks up some views just like the old one did. So leave me a comment, like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. Upload 3 times a week on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, and also go live almost every Monday. So follow me on social media, all the links are down below. Huge thank you to all my patrons. Thank you guys so much for your support and sticking with me. If you're interested, my Patreon link to my Patreon group is also in the description box. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Love you guys. Bye!